guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing just like a warm, maybe a red lip, something kind of inspired by Kylie Jenner. But I actually don't have her new collection yet, so I'm not gonna have a lip the same color, which kind of sucks, but I'm just gonna kind of put my own spin on the look that Kylie did. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna prime my face. Oh my gosh, my face is so red today. I've been getting a lot of sun recently, so my complexion is like super splotchy. Now I'm just gonna go in with foundation, and I'm still using the Tarte Shape Tape. I finally got a new sponge. This is the Real Techniques one. Mine was just really gross. This is actually like my favorite sponge, and it's normally the one that I use. The other one was just one that, I don't know why I had that one actually. This is one of the best sponges that I've ever used, and it's like, I think it's like $6. No, maybe it's less than that. Maybe it was like $4 or $5. I don't know, but it's a pretty good price. Now I'm actually gonna go in with just a little more foundation because I want a little more coverage today. I just like kind of pulled my hair up to get it out of my face, and it is so messy. I probably should have fixed that before the video, but oh well. Okay, now I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and just put some of that around my nose and on any spots. My face is kind of breaking out again. There's like a flat side on this sponge, and it's really good for places like getting around the nose. Alright, now I'm gonna highlight under my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And tap that onto the eyelid as well as kind of a eyeshadow primer. And then just kind of pat that on the chin and a little on the forehead right there. I know a lot of people actually highlight like their forehead and their chin, but I don't like having a lot of attention brought to those places, so I just kind of blend in the excess concealer versus like actually putting it there. Next, I'm actually going to do brows, which is like kind of out of my usual routine, but I want to go ahead and get brows out of the way like before I do the eyeshadow look. I'm just going to take a spoolie and brush those out, and my brows are getting kind of messy because I need to have them done again. And then I'm going to take my NYX Stamen Frame and do my brows. Alright, now I have cleaned up my brows, and I'm just gonna set my eyelids with some loose Coty Airspun powder. And I'm gonna set my brows with a clear brow gel real quick because I forgot to do that. Okay, now I'm gonna bake under my eyes with the Airspun powder, just using this angled blending sponge. Okay, now while that bakes, we are gonna start on eyeshadow. For eyes today, I'm gonna be using the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. First, I'm just gonna go in with this neutral shade and place that in the crease. Now I'm going to be going in with this darker brown shade and placing that in the outer corner. And kind of run that into the crease as well. And then just blend those together. Now I'm going to take this bronzy shade on just a flat brush and place that all over the lid. And these shadows are really creamy, so I'm going to go in first without spraying the brush. Now I'm going to go back in with that brown we put in the outer corner and just place some of that back there and make sure everything's blended together. Now I'm going to reach into my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm going to take this brown right here and as well as this brown and just kind of mix those together to put in the outer corner. Make sure you're blending that into the crease as well. Okay, now I actually am going to spray that flat brush and dip back into that bronze very lightly and kind of just tap that on the lid because I lost a lot of the color whenever I was blending and I want to be able to see that bronzy color. Alright, now I'm going to take that brush I used in the crease and just blend everything together one more time. Now I'm just going to take a little brush like this and put a little concealer on it so that way I can carve out a line in the crease. Kind of like that, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. Alright, now where we carved out that concealer, we are going to take another little thin brush and we're going to spray it really good. And I'm going to dip into this red in the Dare to Create palette and we're going to pack that onto the concealer. And now we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. Alright, now we're going to wipe that bake out from under our eyes. And we're going to bronze the face. I'm just going to go in with my usual Too Faced bronzer. I want this look to be really warm and bronzed. So I'm going in kind of heavy-handed with the bronzer, especially on like the forehead and the tops of my cheeks and into the hairline. And I'm gonna contour my nose just a little. Now for blush, I'm just gonna go in with Milani Luminoso, just on the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm actually gonna go in with this Makeup Revolution highlighter in the shade Light and Glow. And I'm using this today because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a dupe for the Kylie Cosmetics highlighters. And since this was inspired by Kylie, I figured it'd be the perfect time to use it. Makeup Revolution actually has a lot of dupes for expensive makeup and they're fairly cheap. Like I think this palette was like $4.99. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. I'm using the lighter shade, this one. This works really well for the price. I love Makeup Revolution. I think they're a great brand. You can get them in Ulta if y'all haven't tried them before. A little on the Cupid's bow. I'm also going to use this to highlight the brow bone. Oh wow, yeah, this is really pretty. Now I'm going to just blend out my under eye using the brown shades that I did earlier. And then I'm actually going to take the same brush that I used for the red earlier and I'm going to tap that red into kind of my lower lash line slash waterline, even though you were definitely not supposed to put powders in your waterline. Here I am doing that. And then I kind of just winged it out on the end right there on my inner corner. Now I'm just going to smoke that red out a little. And then I'm not going to do a liquid liner, but I am just going to take a little eyeshadow brush and tap into some black eyeshadow and just kind of tap that into the upper lash line and maybe wing that out a little bit. Alright, Now for the inner corner highlight, I'm just going to go in with some of the Makeup Revolution highlighter that I put on my cheeks and pop that in the inner corner. Alright, now I'm going to set my face and I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara before we put on lashes. This is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. Now I'm going to go in with some Ardell Demi Wispies. Make sure the glue is tacky before you put them on. Now, while that lash glue is drying, I'm just gonna pop some mascara on my lower lash line and just make sure that our real lashes are blent in with the fake ones. You can still kind of see my lash glue, but it's okay, it'll dry in a minute. For lips, I'm gonna go in with this red lippy stick from ColourPop in the shade Trust Me. This is like the perfect red lip. It's matte, but it feels super comfortable. So yeah, here is the finished look. Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed.